Last night I got to sit down with Sled Dog. They had something interesting.
Hey, Mitch, you're going to miss the interview.
Hey,
the interview?
You're not missing much.
I want to hear it.
That's right.
Self-titled debut
Oh, you don't you get
5 years ago, and they've been a rock and roll force.
Here it is, Liz. Turn it up. I'm grabbing a beer. Who wants a beer? Yeah, I'll take one, buddy.
Also with me is frontman, singer, / bass player Michel'll Ashli Hopman.
Call me Mitch, Carl.
And guitar player Eric Patrick. How you guys doing tonight?
How you doing, man?
No, I think I speak for all of us when I say we're happy to be here in Vancouver. It's a beautiful city.
Yeah, you guys just wrapped on your latest tour. 11 countries, 50 legs. You must be exhausted.
Yeah, I think that's an understatement.
Eric, I actually didn't know this until today, but you don't just play the guitar, you also write the music.
Some of it.
I have the liner notes here in front of me, and I think each song says music and lyrics by Eric Patrick on it.
Some of the songs on there were more of a group effort.
What I want to know is, who wrote Backfire?
Mitch. Mitch wrote the lyrics and the main riff.
And there's a big difference between Backfire and your new album, Snowstorm. Snowstorm is more eclectic, you could say. What's that song with the sitar?
Ethos. Eric wrote the main riff of Ethos on our first tour, On a Train Through India.
The famous Backfire tour. Some might even say the legendary tour.
Rolling Stone's best tour of the year, Carl.
Backfire was platinum within 6 months. Incredible. I think the question on everyone's mind is, when can we get our hands on Sled Dog's next album?
We've got tons of great shit in the pipeline, Carl. Don't you worry.
Hey,
If you're just tuning in, I'm chatting with rock group Sled Dog. They'll be with me till 7, talking rock and taking calls. We've got Lee from Burnaby on the line. Go ahead, Lee.
Hello?
Hi, Lee. You're on the air.
Carl, can you hear me?
Hi, Lee. We can hear you just fine. Do us a favor and turn off your radio.
Oh, sure thing. Sorry, Carl.
What did you want to ask the band?
First, I want to say that you guys friggin' rock. Me and my buddy Chad saw you at Red Rock
Try to
last
edit
year.
this thing.
So, yeah, when you wrote Backfire, did you know it was gonna rock?
Eric? Why didn't you take that one?
I honestly can't remember.
Yeah, I think all of us knew that we had something big. I just don't think any of us knew how big.
Nice save, man.
Thanks for calling in, Lee. We have time for a couple more questions before we have to break. We've got Andrew from Surrey on the line. Hi, Andrew.
Andrew, hey, buddy.
I'd like to ask the band, what's it like being another shitty one-hit wonder?
Andrew, did we lose you? Sorry about that, Andrew. There seems to be an issue with your reception. You'll have to try calling back later. Sled Dog will be taking questions until 7, but right now here's a track from the latest album.
Well, that might have been the best one yet.
You okay?
Yeah?
Look, knowing Terrific, he was listening too. I'm sure he's going to have that interview pulled from your site by tomorrow.
I don't care about any of that.
Then what's wrong?
Nothing.
Eric,
What?
the band is going to be fine. You've been writing tons of new material, right?
You know that this is the entrance to a sacred native river? They even have a cool name for it. Don't you want to know the name?
Fine.
The river where a woman became a horse.
That's not a name, that's just a description.
Can you take that up with the local natives?
How many new songs have you written?
Don't you want to know why they named it that?
I've got a pretty good idea.
I'll tell you anyway. The Salish shamans would send their children to rap down the river when they turned 14. They would have them drink this special mixture, and then they would stop at all the same checkpoints that we're going to.
This isn't your way of telling me we came all the way out here to become a horse, is it?
No. I have no idea why they called it that. It was supposed to be a rite of passage or something. The path to enlightenment, but it's just what Emerson told me.
Right. Legendary guitar player and native history expert Emerson Gilmore.
He did the same trip about...
Same trip 33 years ago, I know. I was there when he told us. I was also there when he said he didn't like our music.
He didn't say he didn't like our music. He just said it was uninspired.
Look, Eric, I'm happy you got to meet your idol. I'm just sorry he was such an asshole.
He was giving his honest opinion, Olivia. Something that I think is fucking necessary.
His honest opinion. And his honest opinion might actually still be relevant if it were still 1975.
No, shut up. You don't know what you're talking about. We're talking about the man who single-handedly changed music history in the 1970s and inspired me.
I know. Look, we're here now. If you think this is what you need to get your ideas out, then here we are.
Yeah. Thank you for coming. I mean it.
I like to think it's part of my job to make sure you don't kill yourself out in the middle of nowhere.